It looks at your health, your physical well-being, your fitness. Then the mental side of it looks at your knowledge acquisition, and then your critical thinking, and then problem solving. Knowledge acquisition. This is where all the trainings and the guidance we've been having from the service comes in. So all the time you need to show up. You need to show up. Our leaders have been telling us every day, you need to show up, because if you don't show up, how will you learn? How will you gather knowledge about the project? How will you be able to have confidence to approach people and tell them about what you have? How will you be able to tell people or deliver value to them, to draw them to you, to gain more knowledge? Because the value in you that you have is the knowledge that you give out. But if you don't attend the programs, the trainings, you don't participate on the WhatsApp pages, the social media pages, you don't gain a lot of information that will build your mental capacity about the project for you to deliver what you have. So you need to be there. And then we have the emotional part. So that one deals with self-worth, and then understanding situations. Somebody will say, oh, for me, I don't think I can do this project. Or for me, I think what we have is too high for me. No, the program is so much that the project, God backup project is such that even if you don't have IT knowledge, you can do it. Even my grandmother in the village can do this project. So you need to add value to yourself. You need to have good self-esteem, so you'll be able to deliver. Now let's look at why self-development is important. So self-development improves your overall well-being, and it develops your strengths, and it helps you to overcome your weaknesses. And then it benefits your business, and it drives or motivates innovation and productivity. Like I said, if you attend the trainings and you have more knowledge about the project, it takes away fear from you, the fear of approaching people and telling them what you have, and exposing them to the project. It takes away all those fears. It builds your confidence, and then you are able to deliver well. You are able to talk to people. You are able to convince them. You are able to present the project or yourself well to them. So that is one good part of self-development. Then we also have next slide. We have achieving personal development goals. So with this, you need to set SMART goals for yourself. This SMART goals is very important. So the S stands for having specific, M says measurable, the A in it says achievable, the R says the relevant, and timely for the T, regular reflection of yourself. So your goals must be specific, the goals must be measurable, the goals must be achievable, the goals must be relevant to the project, the goals must be timely. You cannot sit on the fence and be wasting time and say, let me wait and see how it will go before I come in. No, you have to start now and go with it. You don't have to procrastinate, you don't have to delay. You keep moving, and then you develop yourself. You need to have regular reflection on yourself, self-reflection. You need to do that. And then you need to celebrate progress. So you see that on our pages, on our social media pages, our leaders have always been celebrating milestones, people who gain progress, people who gain higher ranks, achievements. They are all celebrated there. It's not for any reason. It boosts your morale, it boosts your self-confidence, and then it also allows you to develop. That is what it does. And then you need to create reminders for yourself. You stay positive. You need to stay positive. It's very important. And then you engage in activities that bring you happiness, it brings you light, it brings you joy. It's very important. Now, we come to the next stage that talks about obstacles of self-development. I put them in red because they are very, very vital. They are critical in our success in this project. So there is a need for more understanding of self-development. Why am I saying so? Because self-development is not just about improving your life or becoming a better person. It's about expanding your consciousness, your whole self, your whole being. And growing as a human being is very important. And then the next obstacle is fear. I also learned this from Pei, and he defines fear as this. He broke it down for me. He said it means false evidence appearing real. Why am I saying so? Many people are afraid of change. They don't want to change. They have fear of the unknown and are afraid to make mistakes. They don't want to make mistakes at all. But you see, in your mistakes, that is when you learn. You pick a lot of knowledge. You pick a lot of experience. They are too comfortable in their current situation and do not want to risk changing or challenging the status quo. They are so comfortable in what their current state. They don't want to change the status quo. They don't want to take risks. If you don't want, now the risk takers are the ones who are making it in life. You don't take risks, you don't progress, you don't develop, you don't gain anything. You are still at stage one. And I believe nobody wants to be at stage one. Even in life itself, you keep growing. You know, the human stature, the human body keeps growing. You develop. So you start as a baby, then you keep growing. Then you have to reach the milestones by having the confidence to take the first step. You see, even babies have confidence. They move. Take the first step, before you know it, the second, then before you know it, they start running. It's taking risk. It is risky on its own. So, as adults as we are, and with the current era in which we are, in the AI era, if you don't take risks, you don't grow, you don't develop, you don't make progress. You stay at stage one. It's the risk takers. Those who embrace change are the ones who make it big time in life. And then some other common obstacles also are resistance to change. They don't want to change, like I said initially. Perfectionism. They are so perfect. They think they are perfect, so they don't need anything anymore. And then negative thinking. Oh, I don't think I can make it. Hey, this is difficult. You know, K.O. said it on a presentation last time. He said he contacted a lot of people to do the presentation like I'm doing now. They said, no, it's too big for me. I can't do it. No, you need to move. Forget about negativity. You can do it. If others are doing it, then why can't you do it? I told myself, if others are doing it, young ladies like Dr. Hansen and our sister, boss lady, they are doing it. They are speaking the English. They are doing the presentation. They have so much confidence because they have availed themselves. They put away negativity and, they are moving forward. They have shut the door to excuses. So why can't I also do it? So okay, approach me. I said, yes, I'll do it. And look at me now. I'm here. I'm talking to the whole world. I am talking to the whole world. So you put away negativity and you progress. Now let's look at ways to ensure self-progress. I've put a few points there. I said you need to keep a book, like Dr. Hansen said. I think Sister Enyo also said it. You need to keep a book so you can track your goals and your progress to see how you are progressing. It's very important. Keep a journal for yourself, for this business. It's very important. And then you need to set up regular check-ins with yourself or your mentor. My mentor is KOE. So you need to, so I have to do this, KOE. You need to set up regular check-ins with your mentor to review your progress. And you also need to complete self-assessments to identify areas of your strength and areas of your weaknesses so that you can make adjustments. So you can progress, you can do better, you can render better. And then you need to reflect on the feedback that you receive from others. And then you adjust your goals based on that. It's very important. Once again, I have this my popular quote here that says that build you first, build yourself first, and other things flow naturally. They flow. Once you build yourself, it's no more difficult. It's no more difficult at all. So let's go to the next slide. The next slide talks about strategies for improving self-development. So let's look at the strategies that you need to take to improve yourself or your self-development. So you need to set goals. These goals, you must break it down into simple, achievable steps and create timelines for yourself. It's very important. You need to break them down. Create milestones for yourself and try to reach them, achieve them one by one. You need to take good care of yourself. It's very important. Your health is your wealth. If you don't have strength, you cannot perform. You cannot render. So you need to get enough rest, eat healthy, and you exercise regularly. It's very important. Exercise is very important for us. You need to develop your skills. This is where the training also comes in again. You need to keep learning and always show up. Let your presence be felt. Make noise. When you come onto our social media platforms, the WhatsApp page, make noise. Let people know you. Let people hear of you. Go and get words and statements of nuggets and share with people to encourage them, to pep them up. Every morning, KOA peps me up. Yesterday, like this, he made my day. If the information is sent to me, just a few lines, and my day went so well. It's very important. You never can tell who you are touching. It's important, and you need to share this information on your social media pages, your personal social media pages. Share them